Hey you guys, it's Kyra and welcome back to the Hard Knocks Life. Today's video is going to be another cook with us, or I guess cook with me video. Deon isn't here, he's actually out studying. He may pop in the middle of the video because I think he should be on the way home, but yeah, it's just me for right now and I am in charge of cooking dinner. You guys know that him and I kind of rotate our days on when we cook and like what we cook. And you guys also know that whenever I cook, I try my best to try new recipes, things that are on the healthier side but are still really good and things that both him and I will enjoy. You guys know if it was up to Deon, like he would eat chicken and vegetables all day, y'all. Every day, all day, all week. Ugh. But today I want to try a recipe that I haven't actually tried in so long, but y'all, it is so good. And that is loaded chicken and potatoes. So basically what it is like, it's like a casserole, I guess you could call it, but basically think of it as a baked potato in a dish. So you have all of your layers. You have your potatoes, your chicken, your cheese, your bacon, your jalapenos, your onion chives, all of that in one dish, y'all. It is so good. So let's go ahead and get this started. Now I have done this recipe like 2 or 3 times before, but I can't remember it like off the back of my hand, exactly all the steps and ingredients. So I do have a recipe here, which I will go ahead and link down below also for you guys. Again, it is really good, and if you do it right, y'all, I'm telling you, this is like an easy but yummy dish, okay? So the recipe itself calls for cubed chicken breast, boneless chicken breast. Actually, it's better to me, honestly, if you do boneless and skinless chicken breast. Red potatoes, olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and hot sauce. Now, you guys know me and Deon like to kind of change up the ingredients to kind of fit our personal needs. So what we have is we have our chicken. We just got the boneless skinless chicken breast from Walmart, the 3-pound bag. Red potatoes. These are the organic potatoes from Walmart. Got these as well. And then the seasonings and toppings is kind of where we're tricky, or we kind of change it up. So for ingredients, they had salt and pepper, which we have salt and pepper, and then they said paprika and garlic powder, but we don't have paprika or garlic powder. So I want to use our complete seasoning. You guys have seen this before in our other videos. Our complete seasoning and lemon pepper seasoning. Me and Deon love lemon pepper, and we love this seasoning here, so we figured this would be a good, or I figured this would be a good combo for our dish tonight. And then also I put the olive oil down. I have this ready to go. Imported extra virgin olive oil from the brand Pompeian or whatever, and it's robust. So have that all ready to go. Now I'm gonna get my knife ready because I know that this dish requires a lot of chopping and cutting and dicing stuff up. So the recipe calls for about 1 pound of diced chicken breast, and I believe that's equal to about 2 or 3 chicken breasts. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my chicken breast out. I'm also gonna preheat the oven to 400 degrees and get that going while doing the dicing and everything, because the oven takes a while to heat up. And then I'll just go ahead and dice them up. I won't show you guys this part because it's really simple. It's just a matter of just dicing the chicken up into smaller parts. But I'll actually go ahead and just dice up the chicken and the potatoes. Okay, so while I'm putting this chicken up, I wanted to just talk to you guys about just like what's going on with me and just life and things like that. I want to talk to you guys about this post I made actually on Instagram today and kind of like what it means. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, it's at Kyra M. Knox. I basically talked about how I feel like I am in a period of transition. And basically to me what that means is I just feel things changing within me for the good. And I don't know if it's my age. I don't know if it's just what I have going on. I don't know if it's because me and Deon are in such a good spot. Like, I don't know what it is. But honestly, like, I just feel like that I'm transitioning and transitioning to a better Kyra. Like a Kyra 2.0. And in that, in a lot of different ways. Like, in the post, I kind of list some things that I've been feeling, but like everything from this is my outlook on life, like how I have been focusing a lot more on where I am now and appreciating where I am now, as opposed to being so focused on where I want to be. Just how I've been really truly finding happiness and joy in like the smallest of things. Just a little stuff, I have just been noticing that that's been changing, just like been changing a lot. Also just me as a person, as a businesswoman, I've seen a lot of things kind of change recently. I've become a lot more direct, I've noticed, which is a good thing, especially being a female in business. I'm not afraid to voice my concerns, my opinions. I'm not afraid to voice what I want exactly the way I want it to, and if it comes back to me and it's not the way I like it to. In the past, I would have just been like, oh, okay, thank you, like, you know, this is okay. But now it's just like, I know what I want, so it's like, I don't want to stop until I get exactly what I want. Now, of course, I'm going to say it very kind, you know, in the Kyra fashion, like, I'm a very nice person. But just in general, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not satisfied until I get whatever, you know, what I want. And I've noticed that a lot recently. What else? Also, I have noticed that I have been, like, for example, this week, y'all, I have been so tired. I don't know why. I've just been so tired. And it's because I've been working a lot. And I feel like I say this all the time, but y'all, I literally have been working so much. But I'm so happy that I've been working so much, you know? I don't know if it makes sense. But I'm so happy that I have been working, you know, for my career job and also for my side job. Like, I've been finding happiness in like being tired and like always going, because at the end of the day, it's like, I'm grateful to have the opportunity to do things I'm doing, whether that be my job, whether that be my YouTube stuff, whether that be, you know, whatever. Like, I'm just very thankful. I've also been kind of transitioning just like in like my taste and style, my taste in like what I watch on TV, my taste in like music. Also, I'm trying to, I haven't started yet, but my goal is to get back into reading, which honestly I've never really been much of a, well, since college I haven't been much of a reader. But I'm trying to get back into it. And hopefully that can happen, but honestly I'm so busy so I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm trying to get back into that. But I've been doing a lot of like research and stuff lately, so I don't even have time to like, read extra stuff. But once everything's else down, my goal is to get back into reading. But just transition, y'all. Like talking to my dad about like life stuff and just like the way I've been really open with my parents and stuff lately, and just like open with Deon. Like I don't know, just like little stuff like that. It's just been a really, because it's such a big deal, and you know, in a good way. So anyways, I feel like I'm just transitioning to kind of like a Kyra 2.0, you know? And with that, I feel like comes, you know, just growth, which I said on my Instagram post that I'm very thankful for this period of transition, because honestly, like, I'm in the process of trying to become like, you know, a better woman, a better businesswoman, a better wife, a better follower of Christ, a better, just a better person in general. I'm transitioning from, you know, fashion and beauty blogger / content creator to an actual businesswoman. You guys, y'all, I cannot wait to show you guys and share with you guys like what I have like in the works. I am just so excited, to be honest. Like, it's crazy because I was talking to my best friend earlier on the phone, one of my best friends earlier on the phone, and her name is Adrienne. We went to high school together. We've been friends for years. And I was telling her that, like, of all my friends that I have, Adrienne's my only like business-minded friend. Like, all my other friends are kind of like in their own world, which is a good thing. They're all starting families, they're all doing this, doing that, doing great things, but none of my friends are actually really business people, if that makes sense. Like, none of them are. And Adrienne's honestly my only business-minded friend. And so her and I were on the phone for like an hour, just talking about like what she has going on. Like she's trying to get her stuff together, her business is together, what I have going on. And it was just so awesome talking to her because there's nothing like talking to people who have your same mindset, your same point of view, your same goals. And on top of that, she's someone who genuinely wants to see me succeed as much as I want to see her succeed. Like we're both rooting for each other. Her and I were just talking, and like I was like picking her brain about like ideas and stuff, and like she was picking my brain. Like we were just talking, like discussing open like our ideas, and like she was helping me with some things that I couldn't figure out and things like that. And it was just so awesome. But I cannot wait to share with you guys what I have going on. Hopefully it'll be completed sometime next month. That's the goal, but honestly at this point I'm not quite sure it will be, but August at the latest. It's like when you guys will know what I've been working on, so stay tuned for that, because I would love all you guys' support and just prayers in general for like what I have going on. But yeah, just a lot going on over here in the Knox household. I mean, Deon's in his classes and stuff, you know, he's killing it in school. Harley's just Harley. So yeah, that's about it for my period transition. I just feel like, I was just saying on Instagram about how I feel like everything is like slowly coming together. Y'all, I was so stressed out because I was like, I know I'm supposed to do something. Like I know I'm supposed to be doing something, start my own business, do my own thing that's catered to my passions, but I could not figure out what it was for the life of me. I could not figure out what it was. And I was so anxious that God was like not talking back to me. Like he was waiting on me to be still and be quiet and settle down before he could kind of show me my vision. As soon as I did, y'all, like literally the vision came to me clear as day. And that was like the beginning of the year. And since then, it's crazy because since then, like he gave me like a piece of the vision, okay? Like the where to get started vision. But as soon as I started working towards the vision and the goal, y'all, like idea after idea after idea has came to me, and like all these things that I have like not even thought of have like come to me just randomly, and like I'm just like, whoa, like this is like what we'll be doing. So it's just crazy how like once I was quiet and like still, like God really like started to reveal his plan for me, and like literally like the more I worked towards that plan, I worked on that plan, the more he's revealed, the more he's showing me, the more he's shown me. And it honestly is just so crazy like how it has all worked out. Okay, so I have my chicken all chopped up. I should do this before, y'all. This takes so long. But I have my chicken chopped up, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut up about 6 or 7 of these potatoes. They're pretty small, so I may do about 8 of them. I'll let you guys know whenever I get done how many I did, but I'm gonna go ahead and chop these up into smaller cubes and come back whenever that's done. All right, guys, so we have our chicken all diced up here, small little pieces, like just like that, little pieces. And then we also have our potatoes all diced up as well. I used 10 potatoes. I think I said 7 or 8, but I ended up using 10. So they're all chopped up here on this plate. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix together my potatoes and my chicken in a bowl. Now I don't have any really big bowls. That's what I would, oh no, yes I do. It's like, I have this big bowl here. So I'm going to take my chicken, dump them into the bowl here. And also my potatoes, dump those in here as well. Woo. And then we have this, we're gonna make our like olive oil dressing, I guess you wanna call it, or oil mix, whatever it is. So I'm gonna take 1/3 cup of olive oil. Here we go. Pour this into the mix. Our chicken and potato mix is poured in there. I made a little bit more because I think I have more chicken and chicken and potatoes in that actual recipe calls for. So I added a little bit more oil in there. And then I'm gonna go in with, it says that 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. So 1.5 teaspoons of salt, So, my salt together. And again, I'm gonna do a little bit more salt and pepper because I have more chicken and potatoes than the actual recipe calls for. So I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons. Oh, actually, oops. Yikes, that was, no, let me not do that much. That was, I actually put a teaspoon, not a teaspoon. All right, and then I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon black pepper. Again, I'm gonna do a little more, so I'm gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper. I'm gonna sprinkle that all over our potato chicken mix. Okay. Okay, then it says 1 tablespoon of paprika, but again, I don't have paprika, so I'm gonna do paprika.
Hey, peoples.
Okay, so the recipe now calls for 1 tablespoon of paprika, but I don't have paprika, so I'm gonna take a little bit of my complete seasoning and just freehand this and apply that all over our mix.
That's a lot of pepper. That's gonna be. What are your teaspoons? That's gonna be.
Well, it will be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
You got it, not me.
Okay, and also I'm gonna sprinkle over some lemon pepper over the mix as well. So here's our mix. I'm pretty sure I put a little bit too much pepper in there, but I'm gonna roll with it anyways. So now the next step is to mix it up with my hands to get all the potatoes and chicken mixed, or gets covered in our oil mix. Okay, so here's our mix so far. It's all nice and saturated with our oil mix. And now I'm gonna just dump the chicken mix into our casserole.
Hey y'all, I got the water running in Kyra. Don't want me to have the water run. Ooh, okay, now what were you saying?
Okay, so now I'm just mixing in that chicken again with that chicken olive oil potato mix.
So now if y'all can't hear her over this water running, she is mixing the extra chicken that I just added.
Get out of my kitchen.
With
Get out of my kitchen.
Olive oil.
Get out of my kitchen.
And all the extra pepper she put in there.
I wish he didn't come home. I wish he didn't come home.
Yeah, you used the whole thing of olive oil?
Mostly.
Jesus. You gonna try to clog my
No,
arteries?
it said a third cup. And
You don't have to listen to them?
Well, I want it to be right. Y'all, if it was up to Deon, it would be bland.
If,
Bland chicken and bland potatoes.
for one, I would never use recipe. I would just do it.
And it would be bland.
Okay. Just cause you
You probably would have had quinoa and everything else in there.
It probably would have.
Okay, so I'm gonna just put our Pyrex dish, dump the chicken and potatoes into the Pyrex dish. He's so annoying. Okay, babe, put it down. Or just put it down there, yes. Y'all notice that like most of our like healthy, easy recipes all require some form of baking, because to be honest, like whenever we need to cook, we usually don't have much time, and like baking something is like the easiest way to get something done, because of course the oven is all the work. So most of the recipes that you guys will see on our channel is going to include some form of baking, because we ain't got the time to be sitting there sauteing something or grilling something, like too much time.
What?
Can't get out of my kitchen.
Yeah, I'm trying to give me something to eat. I just got
Jeez, this is why I did not want to come home during my segment.
Don't worry, I don't want to come home to you either.
Whatever, I don't want to see you either. You could have stayed at Starbucks
I'm
here.
about to shower and leave business.
Oh, y'all see Deon with the fresh cut? Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
No, come over here first.
Come here with the fresh cut. Okay, so everything is all smeared, I guess, spread across our dish. And now it calls for us to put it in the oven for about 55 to 60 minutes, I believe. So that way the potatoes and the chicken cook all the way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Wash my hands before I put the dish in there. But I'm gonna do that and then put it in there with the timer on. Go watch Pea Sugar because I didn't watch it last night. Okay, so the toppings. Once you cook the potatoes and chicken, the next step, of course, is the topping. So that includes cheese, bacon, onion chives, and jalapenos. So when I have about 15 minutes left on this cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and cook my bacon and also chop up my onion chives and my jalapenos, and then have those ready to go whenever this comes out the oven. Because I'll put it on there and then put it back in the oven for another like 20 minutes, I believe, and then I'll be done. I'm gonna let this cook for the next hour, and then come back whenever I get ready to do the bacon and onion chives and all that good stuff. So stay tuned, y'all. Hey guys, so it has been an hour, actually a little bit over an hour, and our potato chicken mix is all done. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. Here is what it looks like so far. Nice and crispy and cooked all the way through. We just left it on, yeah, it was 400 degrees for an hour, and then I believe, babe, you broiled it, didn't you? He broiled it for 15 minutes to get it, the potatoes a little crispier, like I like it. So this is the result right now. So then the last step is to go ahead and add on our toppings. Now, Deon requested that I do not add any like special toppings to his side. So like no cheese, no, do you want onion chives and stuff like that? Yeah. Okay.
I don't want peppers.
Okay, so Deon wants onion chives, but no peppers or cheese. And I want to do cheese, onion chives, pepper, jalapenos, and bacon on my side. So I've already went ahead and cut up my onion chives. Let's see, my onion chives and jalapenos. And then I also have a little bowl of my chopped up, or just little mini bacon bites here. See there? I just went ahead and just made the first bacon and then tore it into little pieces to get my bacon bit. So now I'm gonna take my cheese. I'm using this Mexican style mix, which is just Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso quesadilla, and asadero cheese. And then sprinkle that on about, Deon eats more of our meals than I do, so I'll probably just do about 1/4 of the dish and cover that in my cheese. But y'all know I like a lot of cheese, so I'm gonna just layer this all over. Like I love cheesy. And then from there, I'm gonna add on our toppings. So I'm gonna do onion chives all over since Deon wants onion chives on his. So here's what it looks like so far, with just my side over here with the cheese, and then we have onion chives all over. And then I'm gonna add some jalapenos to my side because you guys know I love jalapenos. So actually I'm gonna take the jalapenos off and put the bacon down first and then do jalapenos, because just in case the jalapenos just become too much, I don't have to take off. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more cheese on top of all that on my side. Okay, so here's the final product. Here's the final product. So we have our potato and chicken mix, and then on my end down here we have the bacon. Well, I did cheese first, then the onion chives and bacon, jalapenos, and then more cheese at the top. And of course, Deon's just chicken potatoes and onion chives. So now from here, I'll just put this back in the oven for about 10 more minutes just to get the cheese nice and melted, and get everything kind of cooked a little bit more, and then we'll be done, you guys. So, all right, you guys, so we just took our food out of the oven, and here, voila, is our final product. This is Deon's 3/4, and this is my little 1/4 over here, the good looking side. The nice cheesy bacony side.
Have y'all, if you all haven't noticed that, like one of my favorite things is potatoes, and I don't get to have them all the time, so I like love potatoes. So every time I see a dish with potatoes, it's really probably because I just like it, and she knows.
You didn't fix it, Noah?
I know, but
you should give credit already. Like he did some.
I was just saying that the last 3 meals we've made had potatoes in it. And that's my favorite. I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why we make it.
Yeah. Wanna taste it? How's chicken?
It's really good. I've been tasting for the past 30 minutes.
When you were trying to get on me about putting too much pepper in there, you can't. It doesn't taste bad, huh? It don't taste bad. Exactly.
It tastes bad.
He doubted me, y'all. He doubted me for a second.
Well, nobody cooks with 1,000 grams of pepper in it.
It wasn't 1,000 grams of pepper. All right, y'all. So that is it for today's cook with me, Deon and Jonathan. So cook with me / chat with me.
Oh, I didn't taste that pepper.
It's okay. It tastes good.
No.
Yes, it do.
It is strong. No, it's strong.
You'll survive. Anyways, y'all. Anyway, that is it for today's cook with me / chat with me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and also let us know if you guys actually enjoy these cooking things. I enjoy it because I know I like to learn and see new healthy but good yet healthy recipes. So if you guys enjoy it, let us know down below, and we'll keep it up for you guys. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and end the video and catch you guys in the next one, or next vlog, whatever it is.
We see y'all back for Motivation Mondays.
Bye, y'all.
Deuces.